You guys may already know this, but over at TFO Truck, we've been building a project truck, the Ram Rebel Rouser, and I think it's been just the most incredible project we've ever had. Successful. What? What is this? Dude, there's too much dust. What are you doing?
Look familiar? Pretty cool, right?
You're blinding me. What are you doing?
I'm bringing a little bit of competition for you today.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Ram. And it's got almost all the good schmaltz that you have, except I've got 4 lights on top instead of 2.
Okay, so what are you proposing? What are we supposed to do here?
Well, I don't have a locking rear diff, so I propose a drag race.
Okay, a drag race, a friendly drag race.
Well, of course, a friendly one.
Oh, okay. As always, we're here at IMI Motorsports Park in Dacono, Colorado. Check them out using the link below. They have the largest outdoor go-kart track. They also have about 120 acres of off-road. All right, Nathan, let's see what you got.
You doing the traction control on or off?
Off.
Me too. Hey, I've got 4 lights. I got 4.
I've got 2.
So there's more wind resistance, but I look cool.
Maybe e-torque is better.
Hey, how much is that box in the back way that I got?
I don't know.
It's gotta be like 500 pounds or something.
No,
right?
dude.
600 pounds maybe?
200 pounds.
Okay, so 200 pounds plus extra lights.
Doesn't matter.
That explains how you were able to nose ahead of me.
Do you want to switch trucks?
Yeah, okay, let's switch trucks.
Okay, let's switch and try it again.
All right.
This video is all about accessories, performance enhancers, and also e-torque versus no e-torque. It's all about the Hemi engine. In this case, under the hood of the Rebel, it's the good old 5.7 liter V8 Hemi. This is also equipped with an e-torque mild hybrid system. But more importantly, it's also equipped with this, the Mopar Ram Airflow Performance Air Intake. The factory rating on this engine is 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. This air intake is supposed to provide a little bit more air, improve horsepower, but Ram and Mopar don't say by how much. Let's see what Nathan's got under his hood.
Now, I don't have an e-torque system. Well, would you look at that? But I do have one of these cool little airflow things too. What you're looking at here is a regular 5.7 liter Hemi that puts out 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque, and it's hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This is also 4-wheel drive, but it doesn't have the locking rear diff. Remember, this is a Bighorn, not a Rebel. But there's really no but. I really don't have as much cool stuff as he does in terms of launching fast, except there is one important thing to remember. I have 4 lights on top, not 2.
But I think the beauty of your truck also is that it's a little bit more affordable, right?
It is a little cheaper.
It's a Bighorn.
Yeah.
To start, what is the as-tested price right here?
$52,000.
That's before the accessories though, right?
Right, before all the accessories and whatnot.
The Rebel started before accessories at $59,000. That's with the interior and the panoramic sunroof. So it's already $7 grand more.
Observe the ghosting of the stripes. Yeah, the hood isn't as cool looking as the Rebels, but I mean, that's really cool that you can get that because that's kind of got an 80s vibe, and I dig an 80s vibe.
So the Rebel already comes with this power bulging hood. Look at all this extra plastic that lets you know it's a cool truck. But I also have kind of a ghost stripe on this side, and this is a Mopar accessory as well. Overall, I think it's a good looking package.
Just learned that Andre had the rear end locked on this. That would explain his little launch advantage. Oh, what?
You know what the deck system does?
What?
It gives you more traction by planting the rear end.
Yeah, you know what the locking rear diff does? it gives you a major head start because you're not spinning any individual tire. Yeah, I just learned that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. Yep. That locking rear diff makes all the difference in the world.
No way!
Almost exactly the same distance too. That locking rear diff makes all the difference in the world now, doesn't it?
Oh boy!
Because it's the same exact distance that you beat me when you were driving this.
Yes.
So we can easily say that if you want to go a little bit quicker from a stoplight, buy a Rebel with a locking rear diff.
Yeah, do you want to unlock that and do one more?
Whatever you want, my friend.
Let's try one more.
Easy enough. I'm gonna try to do this and be G-rated. Follow my fist. Yeah, it pretty much goes in there. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I don't know what else to say about this, but I do have this too. I have this step. That's pretty cool. It's an accessory. I do recommend it too, especially if you get another accessory which is aftermarket, and that's back here. Look at this big thing.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I got decked, yo!
Dude, this is a very useful storage system.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's able to hold a lot of weight up top too. It's really beefy. Unfortunately, you lose a lot of your bed. And also, this is kind of heavy. And then on top of that, you know, it costs a lot of money. It's like $1,200 or something like that.
Yeah. I noticed a couple other things here. First of all, you have the bed liner.
Yeah.
Which is important for any truck, right?
Yeah, it really should come standard.
Then, look, you have this kind of a tie-down rail system here.
Yeah, I do.
That's also an accessory. And you have this pistol grip for the bedside to climb in.
Yeah, that's something I did not see before.
Dude, that's
cool.
That's like another $50.
Is it really?
Yeah. As far as performance is concerned, both of these trucks have Mopar performance exhaust system. It just sounds amazing. Mwah! Nathan, should we let them hear it?
Hell yeah!
But before we do, just one more thing. This is not as big of an exhaust tip as on Nathan's truck, but we've taken this to Moab a few times. You see right here, and actually having a smaller exhaust tip here improves your departure angle because you're always scraping the exhaust. So I think I like this a little bit more because it's functional. Same track race, we're gonna go full speed, except the rear end will be unlocked in the Rebel. Let's see if that traction makes any difference. It's closer.
He still pulls ahead.
Let's talk more about off-road goodies, suspension and tires. That's very important.
Yeah, it is, and it's interesting because these tires are very similar. I mean, they have a very similar tread pattern. They're the same size. Mine are Nitto Terra Grapplers, and honestly, the ride that this truck has with these Fox shocks and this tire package is the best I've ever had in a truck, period.
Even the Raptor doesn't compare?
This is better.
On
the highway, on the highway.
Yeah, I understand.
Not off-road.
I get it, I get it. So we both have 35-inch tall tires,
right,
which is enabled by the suspension lift, but we arrived there in a very different ways.
Yeah.
My tires, by the way, are the Toyo Open Country AT2s, also both all-terrain tires, both 35 inches approximately in diameter.
Right.
And we both have a 2-inch lift, except I had to use a different system. I did not use a Mopar lift.
Right.
Because actually they don't offer a lift for the Rebel because the Rebel comes already with a 1-inch lift. So I went with Falcon shocks.
Right.
And another thing that Falcon shocks allows you to do, not just, you know, the leveling kit and the lift, but also the adjustable shocks in the back.
Yeah, these are not adjustable.
Both of these trucks have the Mopar off-road wheel package, which actually comes with a functional bead lock. You can see right here the silver ring itself is aluminum, so if you do want to run the tire in the bead lock position, which means the bead is actually between the ring and the major part of the wheel itself, you have to take this off, and it's real. You can actually air down very low for off-roading, so it's a functional system, and it also protects your valve stem. Right now we're using extensions, but you can remove the extension and hide your valve stem way inside of there.
Check this out. Now, this truck came with a cloth interior, but it got an upgrade. That's right, they cheated. They put in a Mopar upgrade interior. This is catskin leather, and it is all over here, and it is very nice. Your passengers will be thrilled. But there's more. Follow my hands, because look at this. Mopar accessory, yes, yet another one. No, these actually do not go into the steel. This is stuck on there, just like the one we have over there, but more importantly, it's got these cool little fake bolty things here, which make it look really manly. So you've got that, and that to me is good for a half-second faster 0 to 60 time.
That's very interesting. The Rebel, you know, the off-road truck with skid plates and all that armor and everything it's got, was a little bit quicker today in the drag race.
But also, I think mine weighs a little bit more.
Oh, with your decked system, huh?
Yeah.
But okay, with all the accessories, how much money are you actually adding to a truck like yours?
Around $12,500. We're talking tires, we're talking suspension, the drawer system in the back, the light bar with the lights, the catskin, all that stuff. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, I added about $10,000 to our truck,
right,
the Rebel Rousers.
All right, guys, well, thank you so much for joining TFL Off-Road. We really had a good time today.
And go back to TFLoffroad.com for more news, views, and real-world off-road vehicle reviews. Steven works really hard on this channel.
Yeah, and he's adorable.